Hello everyone, so today we are going to be looking at how to sew a basic bodice dress, how to draft a basic bodice pattern. The measurements we are going to be using for this pattern, we are using shoulder 14, bust 36, waist 30, and then we are going to make use of our upper hip also. That is not your actual hip or your upper hip. We are going to be using 38. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get started. So I've already drawn a line here which will serve as our guideline. Now let's input all our horizontal measurements. So the first one I'm going to input is my shoulder to nipple. My shoulder to nipple is 10.5. Then my waist is 16. I hope you can see it. Then the blouse length I'm going to be making use of is 23. Then I rule. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me if you can kindly subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up. With this pattern, you can draft your other pattern. You can draft a shirt pattern. You can also draft your sweatshirt pattern, your corset pattern. With this is the basic of drafting all pattern, like the basic of drafting a blouse pattern. Then I'll also rule out my blouse length. So that is it. So I said the shoulder measurement we are working with is 14 divided by 2 will give us what? 7. I will come here and I'll mark my 7. I hope you can see. Then from this 7, I'm going to come down by 1 inch, which is this. Then from that 1 inch, from this 7, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. Why I came down by 1 inch is because our shoulder is not straight. It has a slopey side, like a slopey. If you look at your back, it's kind of slopey, it's not straight. That is why this 1 inch is necessary. You need to come down by 1 inch. And the neck width I'm going to be using is 3 inches. I'm going to be using 3 inches. Now this is my bust point, that is shoulder to nipple, and this is my waist. This is my waistline, and this is my blouse length. I'm going to label it as BL, my blouse length. Now to get my chest line, to get your chest line, what you're going to do is you're going to measure your bust, your bust divided by 4. No, sorry, your bust divided by 6. Then you're going to add 1.5 inch of sewing allowance. That is like this bust. The measurement I'm working on for this is 36, bust 36. 36 divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches of sewing allowance will give me 7.5. Now note, I am not going to mark, I'm not going to put my tape rule on the guideline here, but rather I'm going to put it where I come down with 1 inch. That is where I'm going to put it to achieve my, that is to get my 7.5, my chest line. That is where our bust will sit. I hope you understand. So now I've gotten my chest line, I'm going to rule it out. Most time to get your bust point, you know, it is not all customer that will have time for you to take their normal, their full body measurement. Sometimes some clients will send you their size. So how will you get your bust point? From your waist, from the standard measurement is 16 or 17. For an average person, you use 16. Then for a plus size, you can use 17. From that 17, you will go up by 4 inches. That is how you determine your bust point. You go up by 4 inches. That is how you determine your bust point. So from my waist down to this place is 4 inches. Now this 1 inch that I slope here, I am going to rule it out. And this is my chest line. chest line. I'm also going to rule the 7 inches I mark for the shoulder. I'm going to rule it down. I'm going to rule it down to the chest line. Yeah. So now let me start again. I said here, I took the width of 3 inches for my neck, and then from my shoulder is 14 divided by 2, which will give me 7. From my shoulder I came down by 1 inch, then I rule it down to the 3 inches I have for my neck width. Now I'm also going to be needing my nipple by nipple, nipple to nipple. It's nipple to nipple is where the dart will be placed. My nipple to nipple is 7 divided by 2 will give me 3.5. 3.5 plus 0.5 inch will give me what? It will give me 4 inches. So I'm going to mark the 4 inches on my bust point, then I'm going to mark it on my waistline also. I'm also going to mark it on my blouse length, 4 inches. Then I'll rule it. I'll take a ruler and then I rule it down. I hope you all can see. This will be where I'll be taking my dart measurement. Now from this bust point, to take your dart measurement, to avoid it being pointy, you won't start from the bust point of where you took the 4 inches, your nipple to nipple, but rather you come down by 1 inch. To avoid it being pointy, you come down by 1 inch. This is where the dart will start from, and then on the blouse length you go up by 2 inches. This is where you go up by 2 inches. This is where the dart will end. Then on the waistline you take ½ inch by the side, ½ inch here, then another ½ inch here, then you rule it out. Don't mind my humming. I hope you all can see clearly. Now we've gotten our dart. Now we are going to input our vertical measurement. I told you we'll be working with bust 36. 36 divided by 4 will give us 9. Your bust is going to be divided by 4. Your waist will be divided by 4. Your hip will be divided by 4. The only thing that is going to be divided by 2 will be your shoulder and then your nipple to nipple. Those are the only measurements that will be divided by 2. But your bust, your waist, and your hip will be divided by 4. 36 divided by 4 will give us 9. You mark your 9. Then from this point you go in by 1 inch. You go in by 1 inch to determine your armhole area. So I'm going to use a free hand to just make a gentle slope. Now I'm going to determine from that place, I'm going to determine the mid area. That is the midpoint of my armhole. The midpoint of my armhole. Now you can see where I'm placing the tape rule. I'm placing it on that 1 inch I mark down. That is where you're going to place your tape rule to determine the midpoint. So let's find out the midpoint. The midpoint of this is 8.5. 8.5 divided by 2. 8.5 divided by 2 will give me 4.25. So I'm going to find 4.25 from here, which will be somewhere around here. From that 4.25, you come in by 1 inch. Why you come in by not 1 inch? 1 inch is too much. You come in by ½ an inch. Why I came in by half an inch is because our armhole area, for the armhole, the front part is more deeper than the back, so you create a gentle slope to meet. Create a gentle slope. I hope you can see that. Now this will be our front armhole, and this will serve as our back armhole. I hope you can see. This will be our front armhole, and this will be our back armhole. Our waist is 30. 30 divided by 4 will give us 7.5. You in 7.5. This is 7.5. Then our blouse length is 38. 38 divided by 4 will give us 9.5. This is 9.5. 9.5. Take your ruler and trace out all the points to match each other. Let's do it like this so you can see clearly. Now, you can see it's coming out. This is our bodice. From this simple basic bodice, you can derive your sweetheart neck, you can derive your corset, you can derive your bustier blouse, you can derive your princess cut blouse. It's as simple as ABC. Please, if you like this video and if it's helpful to you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Then I'm going to add my 2 inches of seam allowance. I will add it on the bust. I'm also going to be adding it to the waistline. Then I'm going to be adding it to the blouse length. I'll roll it out like so. Now, from this blouse length, you know our blouse is not always straight. If you're sewing just a blouse, it's not always straight. It tends to have a curve by the side. From the blouse length, from this edge here, I'm going to go up by 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches is much more better, is more preferable for me. Then I'm just going to create a gentle slope. I hope you can see. I'm going to create a gentle slope to the 1.5 inch that I've marked. I hope you can see it clearly. Now let's come to the neck width. Now here we took 3 inches for the neck width rather. Then for the neck depth, I'm going to be taking 4 inches for the neck. Or I can also do it 3 by 3, but I prefer to just do my 3 by 4. So if you like, you can root that. So I'm going to be using my free hand to also create. Now this neck, so for this, I've cut out the basic bodice block. You can see the way it looks like now. Can you see? So for this, I took the neck depth of 4 inch. This is 4 inch for the neck depth. This is what I took for the front bodice. And for the back bodice, I took, though I've cut it out, I took the neck depth of 1 inch. The difference between a back bodice and the front bodice is the armhole, which I've explained here. This is the armhole of the back bodice, and this is the armhole of the front bodice. The back bodice, you don't come in by half an inch, but rather you maintain that same line. But for the front bodice, you come in by half an inch, because our front armhole is much deeper than our back. Then this is the neckline. Can you see the difference? This is half an inch for the back bodice, and this is 4 inch for the depth of the front bodice. Another difference is your zipper allowance. This is the zip allowance. Can you see? This will serve as my zip allowance for the back. Now this is 2 inches, but if you prefer, you can use 1 inch, you can use 1.5 inch, you can use 2 inches, but I decided to use 2 inches for this video. So can you see, this is just how you come about your basic bodice block, and from this you can achieve whatever style you want to achieve. I can decide to use this pattern as a princess cut blouse. I can also use it for a bustier cut. So give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. See you next week Saturday, as I'll be dropping another video. Bye.